Hey guys, Miso Kaiwa here again with another awesome unboxing. Today we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Order of the Spellcasters structured deck. Now today, I'm going to be honest, I love structured decks because they're easy to play and for the most part, they're compatible with other structured decks when you're trying to, you know, battle your friends. You can just pop out to the store, spend, $10 on it. Sometimes they're cheaper, sometimes they're $5. I personally do believe that these structure decks should be $5. Um, because, I think that tins should be $10. I just think that the pricing for these cards they've got all wrong, mainly because you people want to play. They don't want to constantly be, spending exuberant amount of money on cards. And there's nothing wrong with buying some nice cards, but there are some really nice cards out there that you can be spending your money on. Because it is what it is. I try my best to find the best deals. Um, I actually have people that can hook me up with these for less than $5. Um, but let's get into it. This is one of my. I'm really glad that they brought back the magicians, on the card boxes, and bringing back that nostalgic feeling of magicians and dragons, and because they got the layer of darkness with the red eyes zombie dragon. Those are awesome decks. I got the light one and I got the dark one. I try my best to buy structure decks and other types because you can get really good cards in these too. So let's go ahead and bust this open and see what's inside. Um, so inside you get a beginner's guide. Not for me. And then you get this awesome magician playmat. I don't know why they don't have like pendulum zones and extra monster zones, but I personally think that would be better. But these are some of the new magicians that are coming out and warriors. They're really cool. Backside tells you about how to play the deck, what comes in the deck, and that's awesome. And these are the cards that you get with this pack. Oh, dang. Endymion, the Mighty Magister of Magic. Crazy. These are first edition cards. Legacy of the Duelist. Link Evolution. I think there's supposed to be like a pull film here so that you can just rip it off. But I don't see the tab that I can rip it around. Clear up the area. So that's Duel Link stuff. And in this box, we've got Endymion, the Mighty Magister of Magic. It's a 7-star monster. It's a dark monster. It's a pendulum. It's got Spellcaster. And it has effects. The pendulum effects is you can remove 6 spell counters from your field, special summon this card from the pendulum zone, then count the number of cards you control that can have a spell counter, destroy up to that many cards on the field, and if you do, place spell counters on this card equal to the number of cards destroyed. You can only use this effect of Endymion, the Mighty Magister of Magic, once per turn. Once per turn, when a spell or trap card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can return one card you control with a spell counter to the hand. And if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, destroy it. Then you can place the same number of spell counters on this card that the returned card had. While this card has a spell counter, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card with a spell counter is destroyed by battle, you can add one normal spell from your deck to your hand. Wow, that's a really powerful card. Really awesome card as well. I'm not going to lie. This is an ultimate card. Gold lettering, holographic on so like the older ones, they didn't make the stars holographic or the type, but now they do, so it's awesome. Reflection of Endymion. This is another good card. It's more of a defense position monster. It's got 7 stars as well, but it is a light monster. And the defense, so the attack and defense on this Endymion was 28. The attack was 2,800 and the defense was 17. On this one, the attack is 1,850 and this one was 2,700. And this one's a pendulum monster as well. I do like pendulum monsters. At first I didn't, but mainly because I didn't really understand them. But now that more have came out and the game has evolved and I've learned to adjust to what pendulum monsters do and their effects, and they become more... people have gotten to the point where they know what's going on with these cards, you know. And I think the creators of the game have as well realized they needed more structure to what these cards do. Just another quick look at the Endymion Magician. I understand, just because I want you to be able to enjoy looking at it. It's pretty awesome. So I'm not going to go ahead and read all the effects from each card, only because I do only have a limited amount of time and I'm trying to get through the cards. But this card is an amazing card through the artwork and the effects. I'll go ahead and read some of the effects. You can special summon Reflections of Endymion once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target one card your opponent controls and one card you control with a spell counter, except this card, and return the opponent's card and your card to the hand. Then place the same number of spell counters on this card that your return card had. When this card with a spell counter is destroyed by battle, add one Endymion card from your deck to your hand. So that's a really good card as well. Spell of Mastery. This is a really nice card. I'm just going to put down all these other ones so that I have time to... There you go. Add one Endymion card from your deck to your hand, and then you can count the number of Spell Power Mastery and Spell Power Grasp you control, and or have in the graveyard, and place that many spell counters among cards you control that you can place a spell counter on. You can only activate one Spell Power Mastery per turn. This is a really nice card. I understand they said I was going to get a new phone that doesn't constantly readjust. Just haven't been able to do that. Dwimmered Path, I guess. Target one Spellcaster effect monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only activate one Dwimmered Path per turn. So this is a really nice card too as well. This is a Link monster. Awesome Link monster. So now I got all 3 monsters that are on my game board that come with this box. Spellcaster as well. It takes 2 Spellcasters to summon. I just love how the artwork is. It's such a... it's got the magician type, but he doesn't have a rod. And then we got the Master of Endymion. This is a Link monster. Its attack is pretty high, but definitely supposed to be used as a pendulum. It's a high pendulum. So you would put, for your pendulum scales, you'd put these two together. One on this side, one on the high end. And then you can, summon levels 3 through 8, or 2 through 8. You got the Servant of Endymion. Also a pretty good card. It's a pendulum monster. I love how this is like an active theme throughout these. And then we got Endymion, the Master Magician, which I believe is the exact same character, I think, except for maybe not, because he's red, has a little bit more Shazam on him than him. But still a really great card. 2,700 attack, so that's a pretty good card. Not even gonna lie. Definitely save your booty. Crusader of Endymion. Gemini Spellcaster. It has an effect. Also a light monster. His attack is 1,900 and defense is 1,200. Obviously has an effect. Defender of the Magical Knight. Defender the Magical Knight, huh? Really good. I wonder how long they took to create this this group of cards, this archetype. Mythical Beast. Cyberus. Also has like the magician type looking add-ons. I don't really think they needed that, but they got a dragon here and then like another, or like a lion here and then a wolf / dolphin there. Definitely weird. And a little so much. This looks like some mythical beast Medusa. Okay, I would have thought it was more like a J.P. Lovecraft, weird, space monster. But this is also a pretty decent card. 15 attack. Wouldn't even have to pay to get it out on the field. That's real good. Magical something, huh? This is another magician. I guess they're bringing out these like weird triangle looking uh, symbols. They're using a lot of symbolism and like trying to like make their own little gangs. That's pretty cool. Magical exemplar. A very, very nice card indeed. Attack 1,700. Nice. Magical abductor. Kind of looks like the same, just different types of flames and color. Got the Disenchanter. Another Spellcaster. 2,000 attack. Pretty good, pretty good. Apprentice Magician. Nice. Ooh, got a classic card here. The Dark Magician of Chaos. This is a really nice card. This was big back in the day. I still have one that's holographic and it's ultimate. Fairy Tale Luna. I'm gonna have to cut this short, even though I got like all these other cards, because yeah.